And honestly, hold on to your seatbelts because we're in for one wild ride.
Make sure you're strapped in. Keep all body parts within the ride, because it is going to be one
until it comes to a complete stop. Look at this. Westell takes one out of DL's book. The 6 pieces per second LST. 40 spike, and it goes nowhere as DL is playing 1.2 APP.
Oh my goodness. This really is just like...
It's like, I know a lot of us sometimes will focus on DL's ability to play offense, but if you're looking for the best defense in the business, only falls to 1 APP Westell, it's going to be on screen right now.
Yeah, this is... Westell is going crazy.
Oh my goodness, DL working with the sidewell a little bit. Westell, not sure if they're going to work back into the LST. I think that's what they're looking for. Does send Surge a little bit prematurely. Probably just to switch things up a little bit. Oh, but we have a couple misdrops. That's all the way back down, but Surge advantage is with DL right now.
Ooh. Ooh, the Z overhang for the S spin. Interesting.
Min-maxing as much out of that back-to-back as possible.
Lots of back and forth here. Westell taking the first point is very interesting. Very hot start here from him.
Oh, it's a lot of garbage right now.
Yeah, and Westell's looking to make it too much garbage to handle. Is DL going to be able to downstack this? No.
A 2-0 from Westell as we have a Z and S to start off game 3.
Let's see how Westell's taking this to the extreme right now. DL has to do something way more than what he's doing right now.
Well, we've got the 11 back-to-back.
It's counting. There we go. It's a pretty substantial spike, but Westell's able to cancel it out. Can DL do more with this attack?
Oh.
Oh, so close. So close, but close isn't good enough.
As we mentioned before, survival isn't enough. You need to find a way to get the top out on your opponents.
Yeah, like, you have to go all or nothing on your attack. You can't scare them. Well, you can, but like it's not a guaranteed tactic.
Oh, that's a rough-o misdrop. Okay, never mind. Oh, DL beautifully sending the Surge right there at the perfect moment. Westell out of luck on the down stack. So surprisingly now, we have Westell on the board after 3 games.
Westell keeping this going.
Well, yeah, Westell having to pop Surge. Terrible misdrop with the Z piece over in the side, and another I misdrop.
Ooh, is this a start of where DL Is this where DL starts to take it away?
I mean, we've seen DL perform some in real-time downloads on other players within tournament.
Has DL had to change his strategy as a result of what Westell is doing?
If it has, it's over my head where the strategy has changed. I think the only strategy is in terms of timing, in which case it's not too difficult to see. It's just kind of more reactionary. You can see right now Westell is building up for some very strong surge.
Yeah, sending it now. Diao sending back.
We are looking at more 1 attack per piece. Westell just under 5 pieces per second. Is doing a little bit of theory crafting. Trying to keep that back-to-back as long as possible. 2 misdrops on Westell's board, but it doesn't matter. The damage has been sent. There's no eyepiece in queue for DL. Couple of spins over on the side of the board for Diao. Wish drops on the T-spin. One too many rotations. All up from Westell is substantial, but it's not going to be enough to top out Diao. Well, and the eye in column 2 is a little bit of a tough spot, but fortunately, again, Diao in no danger. A little bit of, not quite a cheesy board for DL, but gonna take a little work to make sure. Does so in just a matter of seconds, but keep in mind, Westell is at the top of the board with back-to-back surge at the ready. With the beautiful 10 combo quad for Diao is going to completely neutralize that incoming threat.
All right, hold on one second. Oh, hold on one second, sorry.
Oh my goodness, that... 1 misdrop from Westell, an immediate 23 response from DL. And we are tied up at 3-3. And DL with a fantastic sensor well, 35 spike. But Westell has the clean stack to tank it. Still building up surge as well as we speak. All the way at the top of the board, greeting like there's no tomorrow, because there quite literally isn't. 26 spike, and Westell reclaims the lead 4-3 and is 9 wins away from a bracket reset. And although that may seem like a journey very far off, keep in mind, Westell's bracket, in order to make it to Grands, is not exactly the easiest one to get through.
Sorry, minor interruptions on my end.
Well, we're just in time for the misdrop on DL, but a win nonetheless. 28 spike finishes it off, and we are still tied up at 4-4. The all clear from DL. A little bit tricky having to work with that side well, especially this far into bracket in grand finals of a tournament like this. Any deviation in the typical efficiency that we're seeing from these players could be catastrophic in the right conditions. Or I guess the wrong conditions, but...
Right. Geez, both players just going back and forth here.
You can see as well, Westell's taking a little bit of a slower approach in this round.
Yeah, playing a whole piece per second slower than usual.
Which, I mean, is still, like, it's still speed advantage in comparison to how DL is currently playing.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
35 spike. Oh my goodness, Westell finds the down stack in a matter of seconds.
Oh my goodness, what a counter, jeez.
That is... I cannot believe Westell reacted to that in time. That is an...
Yeah, that was a really close reaction, too.
Just watched an initial... like, it felt like I only looked at the bottom of the board to see when the garbage showed up, and immediately said, nope, not today. And Westell takes another 6-4. Almost halfway to win condition with Westell in the lead. Although we do have a couple of misdrops as Westell starts trying to play a little bit more towards speed. Westell on surge disadvantage, but it does not matter. Enough room on the board to tank the garbage and get through the cheese.
All right. Diao's starting to speed up here.
Oh,
trying to get that speed advantage over Westell, actually.
And it is not enough. Again, one of the more difficult aspects of some of the top of Tetrio players is just, you know, how do you find the KO when players are this good at survival?
You gotta start squeezing out the efficiency. You gotta start playing 1 APP.
Like that hasn't been like, I guess yes, in this round it's not been as proficient, but keep in mind, like, there's been so many. Oh my goodness!
Oh my! A huge spike from Westell. My goodness!
40 plus spike from Westell, and that is, I think, 4 straight.
Yeah, that is 4 straight indeed. Is Westell gonna be able to bounce back and get the reset?
And
entirely possible.
6 spin out of Diao. Oh, the misdrop over the center.
Oh, Diao's faltering right now. There's a lot of mistakes being made on Diao's end, trying to sort it out, but still at the disadvantage. Westell still has a surge incoming. That's 12 and counting. Sending at 14.
Oh my goodness, this is... Alright, 23 spike there from Diao, trying desperately to get the extra credit, but Westell gets the down stack with the help of a couple of eyepieces. And keep in mind how much cheese Diao's had to work through, and is still close to 1 APP, just as is Westell.
And Westell takes another round. Several rounds in a row now.
Alright, almost identical starts on the TKI. Diao immediately fires off an 18 spike, the first attack of the round, and another 1.2 attack per piece from Diao is what it takes to end Westell's streak. And now Westell is only 3 games up. We got another eyepiece misdrop.
Will Diao be able to keep up with that momentum, or will Westell just take it back after that? But now Diao is the one playing on the back foot, has to get that ball rolling once again, but
my goodness, a bad piece sequence and another dub to Westell. 9-5. Talk about making Tetrio a full-time career with performances like this.
Yeah, seriously. Westell has...
Wait, what? Did Westell just go 6-3?
More or less, yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like Westell's been going for a lot of like TKI or opener this set, but I think that was just the first like 6-3 that we've seen. Because we saw it a lot earlier from tournament as well. Oh my goodness, 27 there from DL. Still keeping things as efficient as they possibly can be. Working on building up that surge. Oh my goodness, 17 surge, 38 spike from Diao. Westell survives it. You can see a little bit of Diao's placements, like especially using the S for the prop on a TST. Diao is taking all the stops to make sure that these hits are hitting hard. And another 1 APP round brings it to within 3.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the LST battle between Diao and Westell. One of the fastest, probably the 2 fastest people on the planet to burst out LST. Diao frantically trying to make sure that there's no misdrops on this board. Already we do see the first one. We are already well over 1 APP at this point.
Yeah, and Westell down stacking all of that. My goodness.
Still
at
maintaining
5.2 pieces per second.
And that is the average, keep in mind. This is after the opening blitz.
Yeah, like,
oh, DL has to place an eye over the garbage.
Still has a back-to-back surge. That is a pretty hefty spike incoming. Westell almost topped out, but still managed to survive that. Who's gonna get this? Who's gonna? Ooh, that's a huge spike. Oh, that's so much clean though. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to do anything with that as Diao takes another round. It is now 9-7. Diao's 2 points behind.
Another straight 1 APP round. DL is literally having to play almost flawlessly in order to get these rounds off of Westell. But after the way this set started, they're both playing 1 APP. DL's the one with surge though. Oh, that's going to be lethal. 9-8. It's within 1. And we see extended from Westell right now. Extended SDPC. The spike comes in from DL. Not quick enough.
We're just going to be going real late into this, aren't we? Diao needs to make a comeback in order to end this tournament now, but Westell is running away with this.
Trying desperately 1 APP.
Really elevating the chances for a sweep. That's a huge spike from Diao, though.
Westell needs to figure out where this garbage is incoming and find the
Westell going to find an out for this? Oh, no.
The 20 follow-up, 9-9.
What the?
We are a first.
What's going on?
And it definitely seems like Diao has found.
We're now to basically what is a first to 4+2.
Gonna have to keep an eye on how Westell keeps faring, as Diao seems to have found a really nice stride for the last couple of sets. Not sure how that's going to impact Westell's performance, but we do see Westell keep the lead at 10-9.
This +2 rule is gonna kill us, isn't it?
That depends on your definition. You can see Westell once again, the over 5 pieces per second on the LST train. Diao almost with the all clear.
Ooh, Westell with the misdrop. Gets access to the well just in time, though.
Oh, and this is a little bit of a cheesy downstack for Diao. Is being very careful about how they use all of these eye pieces, as it is essential to the success of their downstack. Right now, Westell on surge advantage. Ward is also looking fantastic. Using it to play it safe, though, as Diao sends that 20 spike in order to pop that surge. This is a bit of a tight deficit for Diao. 12 back-to-back. Needs to find a skim in the center. It's not going to be enough. Westell's the first to hit 11 wins, but can they hold out for 13 for the bracket reset? We see Diao going with the TD opener, master of the counter spike. We do see a misdrop as well. Again, with Diao doing so much timing-oriented play, 37, no defense.
What is going on?
And we are match points. 1 APP, 300 APM. Westell is a new beast.
We're going to see a reset, aren't we? We're going to be seeing a reset.
Diao is going to need at least 5 straight
at least. And that's starting to look more and more impossible as time passes.
Oh, we see DL waiting with the fractal.
DL has to lock in now. Definitely feels determined, but is Westell's determination going to be stronger here?
Oh my!
Oh, that is a huge back-to-back spike. Oh my goodness!
And we are seeing some of the strongest spikes in the business. Westell has 2 more chances to avoid a deuce. And DL is fighting for tournament life as we see the I-miss drop. Double PC from DL.
Oh, yeah. Perfect clears coming in.
Z-miss drop over the well. Westell is not able to get a spike in time. Has to get the
no, that's
it.
Westell needs 1 more, but DL's coming back from behind.
Oh
my goodness.
Is the most my
goodness.
Westell could get reset with 1 more win, but it could get pushed to deuce as well, and DL gets an opportunity to close the set out and win our first TWC qualifier.
Westell has no more room to make errors if he wants to run away with the reset.
42 spike, perfect down stack from Westell.
24 spike, is that going to be enough to counter what DL is doing? The answer is no. Things are looking mighty precarious
Westell has
here.
to spend an eyepiece, 2 miss drops, and we're going to deuce twice back to back.
We are in deuce. Oh my goodness, this is insane. What are you guys doing?
TKI from both. Westell looking to set up fractal. Not the greatest P sequence in the world for it. DL trying to time as much as possible. The huge spike goes out from Westell. Quad plus surge is enough to defend. Westell opens up to a center well. Finds the win, but it's too late to get the win. We are now on advantage from deuce. 13 wins is not enough.
Westell has the advantage, needs to take this to reset.
Oh, and we are seeing a hefty surplus of misdrops from Westell early on. But the Jets have turned on simultaneous double-digit spikes from both players. Oh my goodness, that was a terrifying lock of the S-piece. Oh boy. Diao is really depending on these eyepieces for every single down stack and is using them.
We're gonna be here forever.
There is no
golden point.
Golden points.
There is no golden point. We are going to be here forever.
We end when there is a win by 2. Oh no!
Westell, you can't be fumbling here. You can't be fumbling here when you've done so much to get us to this point.
Oh my! Diao has advantage.
It is championship point here.
This is the first time Diao's had advantage since like 9 wins in the set.
Yeah. Diao could take it all back with this match. Westell just needs to. If Westell wants this, he has to win 2 in a row.
Westell is fighting for tournament life.
Fighting for anything. And Diao
gets the multiplier.
That's it.
The quad multiplier over 1.1 attack per piece. And you can see 460 versus the highest average we've seen all tournaments. And after 28 intense games of furious combat,
Westell across all 28 rounds of the grand finals, maintaining a 4.5